last season. So I'm expecting good things from them, but Station 7 put on a good show last night.
They did. This is obviously a bit of a different beast. Smuya already claims first blood, and that's the follow-up shot as well. This is all falling apart instantaneously for Station 7. They were not prepared for this upper hit, and they have vaporized on contact. Really just Smuya a wrecking ball there. Obviously, he's got his team with him, but Smuya appears to be more than capable of that comfortable swap. Well, it's the new look for Chaos, and it's exciting. MCE, always a strong mind for the game. He's a delight to talk to anytime we've got him at an event. Going to be a bomb plant here. They've still got a player tucked in the corner, but I think they're pretty wise to it. Frosty going to eat a fat nade right there. Not great for anyone's health, and he's going to try and worm his way out, but just not a lot of success. There wasn't a high percentage of this round working out, but they did force spy into it.
Only in round number 3. Now, Chaos, over the last 3 months, actually, yeah, they have a losing record on Nuke, but like you mentioned, Micah. Oh, Shank's gonna get the 2K here with the Deagle. Benlead and Vanity go down. Station 7 trying to get something going here. 4v3. Jonah P peeks from HUD, almost drops Steel, but Steel flicks to him with the Galil and gets him in time to make it a 3v3. Now Shank
over on the Chaos side, just by nature of it. Shank going to be tested here. Might catch the flank as well. Again, he catches Steel. Nice headshot. Just lethal with this Deagle in hand. The hand cannon chiming in once more. Bomb will be planted. But that's going to give him an opportunity to get around to the rifle should he want it. But it seems like Shank doesn't. He just wants this Deag. He's going for headshots or bust. And this time, bust is the case, but the trade is there. It's all going to be left to Cam. The man once known as Hydrex has got to do it all here. He's got 2 to find. Frosty admittedly quite low. No armor on him either. And Sterling, a headshot away from death, or really quite a few to the body.
Maybe if they're not having success, there'll be too many voices trying to speak up at the same time.
I can't imagine. I mean, there's a lot of respect for Steel here. That's a nice pick early on. Shank once again making his motion. They're going to be making their play in towards lower. They've got a chance for a bomb plant as well. They're going to be making the space through. But players out of position. There's not really a chance to fight back if you're Station 7. Never mind, Sterling. He's operating as a lone wolf, and that might just be enough. He's found himself a kill. He's looking for more. Vanity looking to take back this space, and the flashbang will go past him, so he clearly doesn't expect Vanity to be here. Pop goes the Weasel, but Vanity's lost most of his health in turn, so it's not necessarily the result he was hoping for. Still, it will buy them some time, buy them some space. Vanity might become the sacrificial lamb now with the low HP. He's got 2 teammates to operate. They've got no one coming from the ramp, so Smuya's relatively safe. Vanity pulling up another frag, and there we go. Bodies continuing to drop. There's a chance here for Station 7, but time is getting low, and they're just going to bail out. They're going to keep themselves alive, and they're going to withdraw.
That was a really good...
Definitely not the case.
It was like that for a really long time, too.
The other funny thing about Nuke is that NA teams used to not touch it. Nice kill from Steel. He's opening up the outer yard. We would almost never see Nuke in the meta in NA, and then Vertigo came in and everybody banned that instead. Vanity, nice 2K. Just raining death from the squeaky door. This is a round where they should have had sustained success for sure. Those safe rifles just not enough to bring firepower through. But Chaos EC, they're turning this into a waltz. They're just walking straight in.
As he's looking to get some exit frags here after that bomb goes down. Steel is hunting over an admin. He will engage with Frosty and wins the day with the SG.
Where they're just not afraid of you at all. They're willing to take any and all fights because they're confident they can win them. And Vanity just does exactly that. He walks out Squeaky. No utility in front of him. Just peers in towards heaven. Takes that duel.
100%. I mean, Chaos really stepped all over teams last season. Once they find that rhythm, they really get rolling. So we'll see if Station 7 can get a response. There's a good one from Shank. He drops Vanity, the top frag for his squad, currently with 5. And they're trying to get a second one. Shank seems to have a good read on where Chaos are going to be coming from as he throws that molly in towards ramp room. Shank peeking around window. Cam priming his flash. Looks like Chaos are going to push in after this molly goes away. Here they come. Flashbang thrown by Cam. Benlead walks in. And Shank is down to 16 behind the smoke and spotted out by Cam. Good look by Cam around the edge of that smoke to drop Shank. And that's the B site taken by Chaos. Jonah clips Smuya down to 24. He wants that shot back as it still stands at a 4v3 instead of a 3v3. And you have to wonder, looking at the economy of Station 7, do they try to save or go for this? They're going to walk in around the smoke. Oh no, they're getting torn apart. Cam and Benlead get 2. Sterling still standing, gets a 2K on Cam and Smuya. So at the very least, a little...
Players sitting on the goose eggs. Going to be a bit concerning if that continues going forward. Still early days. They can absolutely rally here, but it's going to be a tough road. You've already got Cam just waltzing out onto the site with the Mat 10. He gets one. Possibly not the right exchange, but I think it just speaks to their confidence right now. They are playing completely fearless CS. They have no concerns about what's on the other side of them, and they're really just bullying the opposition. Now they've taken the upper site. Shank has no armor behind the smoke. He's really been one of the few players who's been capable of shooting back so far, and he's been silenced. So it's just going to have a lot of complexity going forward, but they're not doing that right now, and they don't really need to do that. They're just walking out upper and can't really move around. You're kind of contained here. It's hard to rotate. You really don't want to be dropping that off into the vents. You want to be taking that kind of a duel. Shank will get one, but he's traded. He does damage onto the second. Problem is there's no one else really in their way on the path towards site. See if anyone's actually down towards lower. Sterling is here, so they will get onto the site. He'll be able to play from the catwalk around the bomb site itself, maybe do some damage, find one more. This is a pretty good position to be able to poke out, find damage, and dip away. But they're clearly wise to a spot. I mean, they're just peppering it to keep him uncomfortable, and Cam's going to walk out and rip his head from his shoulders, no problem. Second follow-up frag comes in. At this point, this should be a save. Jonah P and Frosty K, it's going to be 8-0, but the only logical decision here is to save these guns.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to wonder, maybe that 3-man save that didn't come in earlier would have helped Station 7 out. That's a great flashbang. Thrown by Cam. Ben Lee gets the easy frag on Frosty as a result, and they can't even save that one gun in his hand. So only the op left for Jonah P. Spots out Vanity. There's a frag, and he's just trying to hide away from Chaos. But Chaos has no reason not to full-on chase him down. They have tons of money in the bank. And Jonah P likely going to engage here. Ben Lee looking around in lobby. Doesn't see him, and a free shot for Jonah P that he misses with the op. And now he's just going to try to escape and won't.
Fell apart from them in playoffs last season, but we expect them to go deep. We expect them to be a contender for the Global Challenge. We expect them to be a contender at the Global Challenge, to be quite frank. And you're seeing why. They are just bullying their opponents. It helps when Frosty K nades his teammate down. That's certainly going to make things easier when Frosty K blows Droid away. But
one day that will change, so we can see what's possible in that regard. But still, he's got a few different routes. He's been on his Steel after talking about him, gets the headshot on Shank. And the great thing about Steel, as Cam gets Frosty as well, is that he can frag.
So clearly very targeted picture there. Don't know if it's working out too well. Good omens. Here we go. Jonah P's got a pick. Was waiting late for that Cam lurk. They don't have control of a bomb site just yet. Vanity low. Smooya not doing so hot himself. There's an opportunity in this round. There's a possibility of it. The problem is that lower site's going to be let up. And so now you're going to be into a retake situation with an AWP, which is a challenge all to its own. Jonah P, limited by this Molotov. Gonna pop open the double doors, going for the pick, going for the flick, but he's punished. They've got somebody watching for it. They're prepared for it in this protocol. Sterling, oh my goodness. What are you gonna do now? If you're Station 7, you just gonna wait? Are you gonna wait for them to come to you? You've got Shank making his way down secret steps. Okay, here's at least an adjustment. Gonna force a little bit of a response. Smooya, not even bothering with his op, is just gonna get the kill with the Eagle. I mean, that's unreal. I don't know how you defend that. Just Smooya, as soon as you peek around, massacring you. Vanity! Speaking of a massacre, and making a game of this, and it feels unfortunate to say, but this is brutality. Jonah P gets one, but it's instantly answered back. Of course, they're hopping in, they're flying into the mini garage, they're doing damage. Frosty K, up by right vent, might be able to catch somebody unawares, might be able to swing, but he's already lost a teammate towards heaven. He's hoping to cross. There he is. He's got one, he's got two. There we go. IGL taking some glass up top at the same moment. I don't know if it was quite lined up, but that's the idea behind it. So that you see there's a player above him, has no idea. Oh, no. Sterling has no idea. Honestly, Steel could have gone for the knife there if he wanted to. He just executes him with a quick shot. Now that's the path to the lower bomb site wide open. Jonah P's going to be past it. He will get one, so maybe an answer for Jonah P. He gets a second as well. A chance, a glimmer of hope, a possibility of an answer.
His aim seems to be far superior at this time. Frosty.
Talking about...
Yep.
Talking about the playing scared. I mean, this is just typifying it right now. Yes, Frosty K's dead, but I'm looking at Sterling to do that. You're on limited utility. You don't want to drop your smoke until you know somebody's around the corner. It's actually useful. And frankly, you limit your own ability to take a peek because you just advertise to them, hey, somebody's here. And he's not going to go past this smoke. So they can operate completely blind. You can see they're paying no heed to Secret. They know he's not going to peek out. They'll have a second idea to it later, but it just limits their options. Jonah P does get a pick. That's nice. But Steel's worked his way all the way into heaven, and once again, they have no idea he can be here. This has happened again and again where players have worked their way into tricky spots with zero awareness on the other side. That is a possibility. And so Steel, he only gets 2 before he is cut down by Jonah P, actually making a nifty play around the ladder to get that one up. And it's a 2v2. This is a viable situation. This could work. Ben Leet has taken the first. It's a 1v1 now. Dueling off with Jonah P. Full awareness of each other's position. Ben Leet will hear the drop, and now he certainly knows that it's happening, and he's still going to...
I mean, oftentimes that shot won't hit, but good on him for doing that and making it close for his team. It was a 2v1. That's the first man advantage Station 7 has had late into a round. They just couldn't do it. Vanity and Bentley going to get 2. Vanity gets a second for himself. 3K. Droid responds for only 1. Smooth goes down. Then a second. Bentley and Smooya down to the ground. So Station 7 desperately trying to fight their way into this one, but Steel makes it only 1 left.
It's going to be a rush in towards ramp. Vanity having to fall off of it. The player without armor, he says, you know what? I don't really want to deal with that. Instead, it's going to be Smooya who does the damage. He finds 1 instant trade, but you'll recall it was Smooya to drop 4 in the first half pistol. So without his glory, will they be okay? I think so. Bomb's toppled into sight, so that decision is made for him. They do have to hit this upper bomb site, and Ben Leet is well positioned to deal out damage, raining shots from above and below to whichever direction you could want. It's all going to be on Shank's shoulders. The man's powerful with the pistols, and he's got a Cam who's on 2 health. Just, you know, a paper cut from death. And he finds the high HP player. Actually, does he anticipate Cam's position? No, he does not. And so the 16-0 will come through as Cam was just patiently waiting for him to turn around to see his death.